Alright, we're back. Alright, there we go. We're back to live. There we go. They leak Mega Man and Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Saturday is.
That?
Apparently, Luciano says Saturday is Violet's birthday.
Hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
What are you watching back there?
Hey, we're back. Hey, Moonette, we're back.
You playing Sonic back there? I can hear it.
It's so strange. The thing is like that Mega Man's crossing over with Pac-Man. It's like, hey, they were in Smash Brothers together. Makes me think of Sonic kinda invited them from his time in Smash Brothers. I mean,
Sure, we'll go with that.
I also kind of heard that like we're supposed to get a Sonic collab in Fortnite and some shit.
What?
Sonic in Fortnite. Because stuff was data mined, like where there was like the texture files were like a pair of shoes were like Sonic and Shadow shoes. In the Fortnite game data. And also, apparently, the free DLC characters for like Sonic Racing, Miku, Ichiban, and Joker are coming later. Like Miku's on launch. Miku's a launch character.
I mean, they did a lot of marketing for Hatsune Miku, so people would expect her to come out like early, if not immediately.
That's the whole... Bro, that's the whole point I'm getting the game anyway, because of Miku. That's literally my whole reason for getting the game.
That's a fair reason.
That's literally my only reason for even thinking about getting the game. Because I'm like, I love Miku.
That is a fair reason to do that. Nothing you said was remotely weird to me. Anyway, to the stream, thank you for your patience that we were getting this thing back up. Just Unreal 5 problems. Alright, we're in. And there's a bird on the sink. We're in your favorite level. Oh, it's Dredge, by the way.
Ah, great.
I'm signaling to him where we are. I've not played this game in a hot spell. I've been so busy the last few weeks.
It's a Dredge. Spooky.
Hey, Spenzer, welcome to the stream. Oh damn, that guy got cooked. That was... Oh, that's kind of close to me. I don't like it. I need to get the hell out of here. He's probably warping to you guys. I'm close to him, so I'll get him real quick. That poor guy got tunnel.
Nighttime, daytime, yep. Gotta heal myself.
That Claudette got tunneled though. Poor girl.
Wow. Yeah, I hate it when killers do that. Viable strategy.
Alright, he's after me, hopefully. Nope, dropped it.
No, he's after me still. Claudette, move out of the way.
He tried to get me, but I dodged his hit and then he just gave up. Went back to you. Oh, he's chasing Juan. So you can get a generator on the upper level.
Man, this sucks too, because this map is good for him, because there's so many gens. Man, there's so many lockers around here. Move out of the way. Oh my god, dude, this guy's just everywhere. This place sucks because this is his, like, best map. You know, it's an indoor map. I think he has Dark Devotion. Where he hits you, he transfers his terror radius onto you. Yes. are you, Mikey? Oh, you're right above me. I gotta go get you. He's gonna come immediately since I am with you. I'm gonna get out of here. He's not near me, by the way. He has that terror radius thing I told you about. Oh, thank God.
I had to mute the mic for a sec.
That's that. And how much stagger does he have? Yeah, I don't think we're winning this.
Not after that poor Claudette got tunneled at the beginning of the game. Just to give himself a quick advantage.
I made it over that completely. Whatever.
Oh. Oh, come on.
He got this guy
Oh, we're
got
gonna do it
lucky.
so hot here.
This guy got lucky that he got a good map for the dredge right here. He has so many lockers. Ah, shit. Oh wow, immediately tunnels you, huh?
I was about to heal you. Should not have done that. Shame.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Chat. Moon Knight says, chat, can I ask something? It might be a bit of an odd question, but I just kind of want feedback on something. Alright, shoot.
Yeah, well, what's your question?
I'll be right back, I go get something real quick.
Oh wow, he is slugging. Killers were complaining about the whole tunneling and slugging changes. Like, we needed them. Are you kidding me? Dude! And I can pick myself up. I got unbreakable. Thanks a lot, David. Instead of taking aggro, you decided to take Alright, let's see here. Moon Knight says, so context, I had romantic feelings for someone. I have been feeling this way for a while. I confessed to them at one point, but it never really led anywhere. I still hold the feelings for them for. All right. Okay, that's it. In a bit, and recently I figured out they got engaged, I believe, and I feel kind of sad about it. I genuinely had a chance with this person since it was a mutual thing, but I just don't know how to move on.
I'm back. Thanks for waiting.
Yeah. Moon Knight talking about it and stuff.
I have
So
to take care of something real quick.
yeah, Moon Knight is talking about it now. So he had for context, he said, I had romantic feelings for someone. I've been feeling this way for a while. I confessed to them at one point, but never really led anywhere. I still hold the feelings for them a bit. And recently, I found out they got engaged, I believe, and I feel kind of sad about it. I genuinely had a chance with this person since it was a mutual thing, but I just don't know how to move on. What Moon Knight says.
You know what? Okay, so, the other, I gotta preface a little bit. So a buddy of mine at work, he was also asking me for like marital, like relationship advice, because like, I guess like because the whole being married for a while thing. I have the life experience you need. So, Moon Knight, I gotta say though, like it sucks when that happens, right? Like you have feelings for someone, things don't go anywhere. But honestly, one of those things, and I know it's like one of those. It sounds weird, especially when you think of like okay, just throw the hashtag terrible pastor on screen, because I know there's like probably a very antithetical thing for a pastor to say. But honestly, let's be real about it. The moment someone tells you that like, oh, they don't see you the same way, you just move on, man. Like, you gotta think of it like this. You gotta think of your life as a series of like a series of like an auction. Think of it that way. For you Fire Emblem enthusiasts in the chat, since this is a Fire Emblem channel, think of like Sheeta and Navarre and how she recruits him in Shadow Dragon. And there's a line he says that I actually really love. And I even use this when it comes to like explaining the gospel to a Fire Emblem player. But this is also true when it comes to your relationships and when you want to find a girl in your life. When Sheeta tries to convince Navarre to join, she says that like if you won't join us, then I will stand in your way. You will have to strike me down first before I let you hurt anyone. And then Navarre says, all right, then I'll join you. And she's like, huh? And his line is, you have offered me your life, and that makes you the highest bidder. And so, in the same vein, when it comes to like you seeking out a partner in life, you have to keep your options open, because there's no way you could. Look, life is short. You don't have the time to be like, oh yeah, like I'm going to wait around and see if this person's gonna come back. Like I remember like what was it back in the late 90s? They used to have that stupid ass like Zen wisdom of like, if you love her, let her go. If she come back, she's always yours. Like, nah, life is too short for that. That's not realistic outlook. Because the moment she said no to you, she had reasons. And it's one of those things that like, yes, this is unfair to you. That she should have been flat out honest about that. Whether like you're not the guy she wants, she's looking for somebody else, she has her eyes on someone else. And people need to be more honest about stuff like that. And it sucks that yeah. No, I get that, Moon Knight. Okay, so Moon Knight says, I wanted to hear some feedback. I know it's kind of strange to bring it up on stream, but I just need to, never be ashamed to ask, Moon Knight. I mean, that's kind of why we're here.
Besides Moon Knight, I've known you for so long too, dude. You should be able to talk about this with me. I mean, I've known you for like years now at this point. So, I'm not like some strange, random streamer that right? Like, I'm just like, I'm a friend of yours from like long ago. So, you shouldn't feel ashamed of asking this kind of stuff here.
Yeah, no. I
Never
mean,
feel ashamed, bro. All right, man. Like I like listening to this too, and like I like bringing a bit of comfort to people when I stream. That's why I stream. Cause I like sharing.
Another thing too.
So.
Another thing too that makes like Tosi and I a team is that we share these kind of life experiences with us, because like Toshi and I are getting older. Well, not as old as me, but like we're getting older, and so we like to think that we can impart wisdom onto you guys because we've been around, right?
Yeah,
Toshi and I, we're not that young, but going back to your plight though, Moon Knight, I think one thing too to think about is, and okay, there's another thing too that I know this sounds like extremely cynical. But like I understand that like being in New York sucks ass when it comes to like the dating game. And so I know that can also like make other difficulties, but honestly, you just gotta keep your options open. And you have to think, going back to my bidding analogy, you have to like as you meet people, you will catch on of like the kind of people who'll be like, I really want to think the long game with you. And I'm willing to quote unquote bid this much. That's something you got to keep your eyes out for, and you yourself have to be doing that as you improve yourself. Hopefully, you know, get a better job, work out more, you know, that kind of stuff. But you can't see as like you can't see yourself with like, oh, you know, I still have lingering feelings after a person says no. You have to be willing to drop that as soon as she says no. Especially we live in like the 21st century and like the whole like Me Too thing also like threw monkey wrenches into that dynamic. Like you're being a good guy, Moon Knight, by saying like, okay, you said no and no means no. So you should just back off and go somewhere else. It sucks that that happened to you, and I will pray for other successes in your life, but I get that like I know there's a lot of like you feel like you can't let go, but a big part of growing up is learning to let go, which is the whole thing that Zeke tried to explain to Rex in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Oh, that's it's a little unknown.
he saw me.
Okay, I'll go work on this generator then. He's gonna chase you around. Oh! Spat some shit on me. Alright, get out of here.
Nah.
Ow.
I know it hurts, Moon Knight. I know it hurts. I've been there too, you know. I've been there as well. I mean, not in the same context as you, them getting engaged or anything, but found out that they were with like someone else. I'm like, dang. So I know exactly what you're going through as well too, Moon Knight. And Mikey's right. I mean, once like no is no, then yeah, but like, with the fact too that I moved on as well too. Oh shit.
You have to. What choice do you have? Life is short, you know. Like...
Oh my god, I lagged so hard.
Oh, you guys are kind of close to me. I'm in the main building, which is where the basement also is. Yo, sick whiff.
Did that hit me?
Of course. Just assume that crap always hits. Okay, he's breaking the pallet.
Ah, he got me. You know, like, just look out for the future too, Moon Knight. It's not the end, you know. There's always more above.
He is ruined.
There's always more above the horizon. Beyond the horizon, I mean. Yeah.
Beyond the horizon, but yeah. I know what you meant.
Beyond the horizon.
Oh,
shit.
why are we all here?
I mean, he still missed a shot.
No, no. Man, we gotta find that ruin totem or whatever it is.
I'm trying to look.
Oh, he doesn't have ruin. What? How come when I let go of that one generator? Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, that can't be good.
But yeah, just know, Moon Knight, we're here for you, man. We're here. You know. We're here just chilling, and you just want to talk about it, we're here. That's what we're here for, right, Mikey?
Yep.
That's what we're here for.
Oh, whack. I hope you can get that guy. I'm gonna leave him far away.
Alright.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Back me up, though. Okay, no, Leon's got him. Leon got him. You're ready to come get me, though.
Oh, the gem block, he might have Grim Embrace. When he goes away...
The idiot, why'd he go in the locker?
I'm coming.
Oh, that can't be good, though. Because he's, like, right there.
I gotta get you now. Oh, come on, dude. Why are you trying to body block?
It's fine, it's fine.
I can heal you, Rose. Here, take my syringe.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to distract him. He's on.
I'm just gonna hide for a bit while this is low. Okay, Kennedy's got him. Hopefully they can heal up.
Oh my god, I lagged so hard.
Yeah, I saw that. I'll get to your comment in a second, Moon Knight. I'm concentrating on this generator.
I mostly heard a bit more because there were points where we could have dated. Because we had this flirting thing going on for a bit, basically the whole will they, won't they trope. But I just wasn't ready.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I just wasn't ready to date yet, but I kind of regret it now. I do thank you guys, 100%. I really appreciate the thoughts.
So, a few things I have to say to that. So, part of it is like, okay, yeah, I am going to speak of like, I've made those kind of mistakes. The whole like, thinking you can play the courtship game. And your life is not like a TV show, right? Like, we have to be a lot more like, we gotta be far more proactive. And part of that is the whole like, one, life is short, two, like, you can never be sure, right? Because there's the whole like, I was watching this, Mariah was watching this thing. Mariah was watching this thing where like, it was about like, women complain that guys don't approach them bullshit, where it's like, well, that's because guys try to play the courting game, like you kind of just did, Moon. And you know what, I used to do that in the past, play the courting game. But the problem with that, and the reason why it doesn't work, is because one day you think like, oh, we can, it might lead to something, but people's moods change all the time, and that's the whole like the problem of like the thin line between like flirting and sexual harassment issue, is the whole like, well, the only thing that differentiates those two things is just the girl's mood. And that is also true when it comes to like, oh, you're doing this little bit of like courtship thing and you're trying to like play the waters a bit, but honestly, like, we're at that point now in our culture where we might have to revert back to like, I see he's just gonna go for the slug. But we're just at that point where we may have to revert back to the way like the olden days, because no, if nobody's gonna be direct, you have nothing. And like, unfortunately, in your case, Moon Knight, like that's what happened. You thought you could like. You thought that, you know, this indirect wompy bompy bullshit thing was going to like play out to something favorable in the future, but that's not how things are. So as he just whack me, there you go. Yeah, the whole will they, won't they thing is just, it's unreliable. Because a girl's mood changes all the time. I mean, like, take a guy's been married for a few years. Like, there are days where, like, your feelings, like, constantly change, right? Because there are days where, like, man, Mariah, like, you're such a pain in the ass. But, you know, when you think about, like, starting your life with somebody, you have to think about, like, okay, I'm playing this, like, I'm playing the long game, and if you're, you know, if you really view marriage as, like, sanctimonious, then you're gonna play the whole, like, till death do us part. And that is a very, like, when you're talking to girls, you have to really be like upfront about that and be like, look, this is how it is. Like, don't be. I mean, I know some girls think, oh, it's creepy if a guy brings up marriage like right away, but at the same time, it's like, look, it's either that's what we're going for, or we're not gonna, like, don't bother, because your life is short and you have better things to do. Drop one pallet while in chase.
I'm back. Alright, I'm back.
Oh, the weeklies. Oh my god, you know how hard that's gonna be? Anyway, Moonlight says, yeah, I just thought I could have gotten somewhere since the feeling was mutual from both parties, but it just kind of bummed me out finding them were engaged. Yeah, but people's lives move on, right? And clearly she did, so you in turn have to move on. Hey, Mariah, did this happen to you? Ow! Stop it! Go, I'm on air. I'm closing with my friend here. No, you can't do that now. Alright, Mooney says, sorry for the yap session, but I wanted another perspective. It was just a bit of hard news to hear, basically. Like, it's not bad, but just something that kind of hurts a bit, if it makes sense. No, you know what? Sometimes you just have to talk about those kind of things. Otherwise, if you let it bottle up inside you, that creates, like, bitterment and resentment. And then you'll like constantly be in that like thought cycle of like what could have been, what could have been, what could have been. And that's like a poison that has plagued people for like decades. And it's something we need to break in our cultural thinking. We can't be stuck in the what could have been. Oh, my bad. No, I did hit this start. I don't know, I guess the game cues have been slower. I thought I did, for a moment it was taking a while, so I didn't like think I hit ready yet. No, you don't need to apologize for that. Sometimes you just need to vent about stuff like that. No problem, Moon Knight. That's what we're here for.
Yep.
Seriously, don't do that on air. But no, but seriously though, can I talk about it though? Okay, so you know when I like Mariah's right here, so I have her consent to talk about it. So you know that happened to her. Like she back when we met a decade ago. She left Santa Barbara to study linguistics in Canada, of all places. But like her and two of her friends, they had like a love triangle between them. You guys had like a love triangle between you, right? And so they basically had this love triangle between them. But because like Mariah did the doofy ass thing to go study linguistics in Canada, her two friends ended up like getting together while she was gone, and that was a pretty hard time for her. And you know, she thought like she wasn't gonna find love, and that was like, you know, it's one of those things that, like, you look back on it in hindsight, it's like you're 25, 26, like what do you know, right? But at the time, it feels so. It is like wait. It's so. What's that word like? It's very daunting, and there's a heavy. It feels like there's a heavy burden on you. But there's all the more reason, you know. You read in Matthew 5, where Christ says, "Take my burden, for my yoke is light." And because in our daily lives, for us as humans, like, yeah, our burdens are very heavy. And of course, you continue on to like the book of Corinthians, bear one another's burdens. Because if you had to bear it on your own, they get so heavy. Yeah, my wife had a whole like love triangle thing going on in her life. Like it was like a cartoon.
It's Pyramid Head.
That's a Pyramid Head? Hi.
Maybe you're saying?
No. I kind of just put the thought on pause. But like, yeah, my wife had a whole like love triangle thing, and she thought like she was devastated when like her two friends got together while she was away. Like, damn.
Yes, you know, that was the lesson, you know, like that people move on.
Yeah, and then like also one of those things of like you can't just be stuck on what could have been. And then like, okay, like back then I had Hextone. Like I had no interest in dating her either, because like, okay, like I was like in my mid-20s. I'm thinking like, yeah, whatever, you know, like I have time. Typical like young adult guy thing. But
You were a bachelor for a long time, bro.
oh, I was. And then like when I tried dating in like my third year of my master's, and I thought like, okay, at this point, out. I thought like at that point I'm like I'm ready, I'm old enough, I'm mature enough. But then like, well, one, I made the huge mistake of trying to date a girl who was like in her early 20s. So that was a mistake, because she was in that like mentality of like, oh, I'm not ready, I don't know if I want, you know, like a real relationship. And so I was devastated by that for a long time, but you know, eventually like other things happen in life, and you never know, like someone else will come along. If you're willing to search and be vulnerable, there will always be someone. Someone will always come along. And that's something to always be take comfort in. Oh, that's you over there that he's chasing. Oh, okay. Well, this is my mom's from earlier. Yes, I find that goofy. I'm sorry, what?
He has that like lights thing where like he hits you, he blocks like windows and towers.
Yeah, I keep forgetting what that's called. Where's Maple when I need him? But yeah, like especially like if you haven't dated, then like you definitely feel more of that whole like, oh, you know, I don't know if I can find someone else, because like you haven't been willing to experiment and meet people. Oh, there was one near the shack, but he's got like several of them. Hmm?
I think I know what it is. It's blood favor. I think it's called blood favor.
Blood favor, yeah.
Crowd control. Crowd control. That's what it's called.
Yeah, blood favor is the one with Yo, he's just straight up telling that dude. Well, the other guy took a hit for him though.
I got it.
I hope that's the end of that.
Yeah, that's it.
You dated before, but it wasn't long. Yeah, so you've only like dated around, but never in like a long-term relationship, which is like understandable.
Fall away now.
Oh, that can't be good. Oh. Alright, time to lead him away. Oh, he knows though.
No, there's still a hex. Okay, you're gonna have to get the guy. Really sluggy, huh?
Guess so. I'm gonna go for him. Oh, that can't be good.
Damn, this dude's really slug. Really. Oh, loser. My God, dude, we haven't been able to do any jams.
Mooney says, yeah, I basically only had one relationship in my life. We were still friends, but it was a mutual breakup since we were in high school and graduated and we just got busy with college. Yeah, most high school romances don't last. Like, I only know, like, a few people from when I was in high school. I mean, I hardly talk to anyone in my high school days because I honestly, like, high school is one of those, like, parts of my life where it's just like, oh, I just look behind, like, it's meant to be in the rear view mirror of my life. But there's only, like, I only know of, like, two people. One high school couple that, like, ended up getting married. And are actually still together.
Yeah, thanks a lot for the tunneling, dude. Douchebag. Fucking douchebag. Man, I wish sometimes I wish those slugging, tunneling, and slugging changes actually go through. They're not because killers complain like, oh, how are we gonna play the game?
Because I made this discourse before, but like the problem with DBD is a game concept.
No, it's just the way is that like the dev team just made it to where the killers just barely benefit from just not like hooking. I guess they just have to rework that shit.
Well, because like initially the game was developed with like the idea of people honoring the gentleman's code, but at the same time, DBD is like by nature, if the game is about you going around killing a bunch of people, there's no room for the gentleman's code. So it's kind of like, kind of double-edged like that. On a lighter note, we are closer to Final Fantasy Tactics Remake. Yes, we are, but I've run into a problem. You see, on my channel, I'm playing Fire Emblem Engage, but because I was like, this stream and last stream, I've been struggling. I was stuck on chapter 25. Yes, I am at the end of the game,
Come on,
but
Mikey,
at the same time,
I'm the least knowledgeable one about Fire Emblem, and but I made it through that shit. Come
well,
on.
I'm playing maddening mode, so.
Oh, then no wonder.
But anyway, as I was saying, I was struggling in chapter 25,
Why would you
and
do
so
that to yourself?
I was like, shit, I don't know if I'm gonna be done before FFT comes out. I played some of it off screen earlier before coming here. Just end me already. Yeah, I'm so ready to play FFT on the channel. It's gonna be fun. We have a grand old time. I'm dead. Oh, and the other guy just let himself die. It'll be another quick minute. I should be back before the game starts.
Final Fantasy Tactic. Oh shit. Yeah, next week's also Crossworlds. So Crossworlds is next week.
I'm back. Yeah, I was getting cooked in like maddening mode. Because like like near infinite or not infinite, but they're like what? There's a part of the game where there's like 10 turns of enemy reinforcements from like 3 different places. Like it's so stupid. The concept of like reinforcements is just annoying. Like I get it in real life there would be like enemy reinforcements in a battle, but when Fire Emblem Engage got carried away with it, which is why like Engage.
It's a bit too much, man.
The reason why Engage is not a great game is because, on the one hand, the beginning of the game is really good because it does a lot of teaching you the fundamentals of Fire Emblem. And there was like this young girl in my chat who was like new to Fire Emblem, and so she was asking me a bit about like other games in the series, whatever. And I mentioned to her that like, see, that's where like, when you start Engage, you feel like it's a good way to start getting into Fire Emblem because early Engage does a really good job of teaching you the fundamentals, things like the weapon triangle, and like movement types and how like different movement capabilities, like what you're allowed with 1-2 range weapons and stuff like that. Like it does a really good job of teaching you those things. But then the problem is when you get to like the late game where like enemies have skills that bypass that, tons of ridiculous reinforcements, you just throw all of that out the window. Like, why did you bother you gotta start thinking, why did you bother teaching me any of this if you weren't gonna like care about it later? That's like if you're at school, it's like, oh yeah, you know, you're supposed to take like a math test, and then all of a sudden it's like computer coding. Like, why? Like, yes, I get there's mathematics in coding, but they are not the same. And that's how like late game Engage feels.
Everyone experience Engage. Or even on the easier difficulties, dude, like, that's not maddening, it's still a bitch.
Well, because it comes down to the whole like betrayal of the fundamentals. The game spent all this time teaching you like a certain way of playing the game, and then betrays that when you get to the late game. And it's so asinine. You know, I never understood why they do this. And so, we got this drink here from Starbucks because my mom left it in the fridge earlier, and It was like it's like one of those like strawberry lemonade drinks, and they chop up a full ass strawberry, well, probably more than one strawberry. They cut up like a couple strawberries and put into the drink. But you know that the strawberry bits don't fit through that little hole in the cup. Like, what were they thinking?
Should have made a bigger straw.
No, it's like, don't put actual strawberries in it if you're gonna design the thing to have a lid. It's a generic. Oh, it's a Bubba.
He's right above us.
Yeah, it's a Bubba. Move! Oh, she's gonna be pissed because I let her to
Oh, he has the add-on to where you get broken if you down choose the chainsaw. Oh, this is already turning out great. And of course, friends till the end.
Wait, why would he need that?
Asshole.
He already has like.
Bruh, you really asked why would a Bubba have that? Did
You know what? You know what? You know what? You're right.
Like, for real. Oh my god! I think he has iridescent flash, the one where it gives him more chainsaw charges whenever he's down someone with a chainsaw. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, he really is just being an asshole at this point.
See, like, dude, always assume Bubbas are assholes, because they are.
That's true.
Bubbas are always assholes, man. Oh, he got decisive strike.
They ain't gonna do much for him.
Oh, you got him?
I did.
God.
How's that broken last?
Oh god, that's funny. Oh, he messed up his chainsaw, and then I just stare at him with disappointment, just like not shaking my head, and then he's all like sad.
Oh, I just straight up went for that lorry, just finishing her off. She's like, just get me out of this game. Oh.
Oh my god, he was just like, how'd you fail that?
Yeah, I can't wait for the FFT remake though. It's gonna be sick.
You gotta try-
I need to find a creative way of playing it though, because if I just play optimally, the game will be very short. Because I mean, I already know the optimal ways of beating the game. Like, I've played that game like so many times. Or was that? Oh, they're all the way over there? Okay.
I'm coming out for you finish again.
Yeah. Okay, so because I won't do this when I stream the remake. But if you want to play the cheap and dirty way of beating the game super fast, all you do is you when you get Boko early in the game, you make sure he breeds a black chocobo. And then all you do is you just use the black chocobo as a mount for Agrius, and then she carries you through like most of the game. Because the whole point, though, like Agrius is like the strongest unit in the game. But her problem is, like any other knight, like any other knight, she has low mobility. So you just fix that by giving her a black chocobo mount. I call it a day. Ow. And you can beat like most of Act you can beat Act 3 that way. You can beat most of Act 4 that way. It's just the funniest thing ever. Just black chocobo mount. And then just go GG easy. But I won't do that when I do the LP.
Oh shit. Well, we're dead.
That's like a boring way of playing.
We're dead. It's over. Damn, we got unlucky. We got a bubble.
Oh, that poor girl.
Yeah, second stage.
Well, we're all dead, so it don't matter.
I wish I wish we still had the ability to try to unlock ourselves, man.
I don't know if I want to play the game calculatorless though. Cause calculator is the strongest class in the game. But I have like a whole like mini essay of like why Agrius is the best unit in the game. And don't listen to those people who be like, oh, but she's the weakest Holy Knight. No, he doesn't feel bad. Yeah, you tell him. I forget the level off. Okay, I've used up most of the level offerings. I have one for Auto Haven.
He says GG's though, good sport. I'm like, yeah. I just commented on the fact that lobby crash was funny. I thought that was pretty funny. Like, after he finished the tangent, he just looked at me and I just shook my head and then he just went away depressed. Bro, how did you mess up? I wasn't even trying to escape. He just did it. Damn, we got cooked though. That was a fast match. Well, it's been a minute since I played Tech, so there's gonna be a refresher for him. That's good. That's good, bro. Good. Always a nice experience, though. Again.
Now I'm at the point where like even though it's been like I don't know a while since I played the game, I have basically the bulk of the game memorized.
Well, Fortune's Weave, though, like that's gonna be an interesting game.
Yeah, we'll see how it turns out.
It's gonna be an interesting game.
I thought they were gonna do a remake next, but guess I was wrong.
And supposedly it's a it's a prequel.
My theory is that it's a prequel. Some people think that it's like the distant future.
I don't think it makes sense because I guess the whole thing is because of the whole relics showing up, but relics weren't a thing until the Red Canyon event. That wasn't a thing until Red Canyon, after Red Canyon, the massacre. And I figured like it's a prequel as well too because there's one scene they showed during the direct that showed like someone that looks like Nemesis, like a young Nemesis.
Well, the other thing too is the big giveaway. Sorry, go on.
I also made the thing of saying that it could be Nemesis because if you guys know in Three Houses, Nemesis was just some random dude, just some ordinary guy.
Yeah, he's probably one of the gladiators.
He wasn't like this high-born, high-class like person born. No, he was just some dude who fought in gladiator battles. Just some ordinary random ass dude that those who still in the dark use as a scapegoat.
So for me, the big giveaway was when you see the port town, it's supposed to be an early N-bar. That's what that town is, or the city that you see, and it like there's a pan over, and then you see you see what's gonna be the monastery in the future.
And not to mention too,
because the monastery is probably like so. What you learn is that what the monastery actually is that Rhea built the monastery on top of what was effectively like the home base, if you will, and it hides like essentially the spaceship Sothis came in. That's what the monastery actually hides. That's what the underground tomb is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a spaceship. And so you see part of the spaceship. But when it has that weird pan angle, and you see like the port city is supposed to be an early N-bar. And then someone tried to point out to me that like, oh, it's obviously not a prequel because the answer's description is that it's a hero's relic.
Yeah, not to mention too.
But at the same time,
also wasn't a thing yet because Sothis hasn't been slain yet.
Yeah,
Also,
you could tell it because she has you could tell because you see in her picture that she has really good like sitting posture, which means she's got a killer spine. Yeah. But yeah, she's still alive. So
not to mention too, she showed up all grown up and stuff because that was what she used to look like before she died.
That's what she actually looks like. Yeah.
And the reason why she looks so short because she reincarnated.
No, it's just a mental projection because no one is actually sure what she actually looks like.
No one was sure.
Rhea covered that up, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, oh, come on! Why did he bring? He's playing out. Oh, it's Dracula. But this guy's playing the bloody tampon thing too well, because he came in with shit. What's it called? That bad perk, the one that you're always hurt.
Yeah, the what's it called?
Why is it in my mind? We hate it.
It's David's perk. It's called,
yeah. Why is it slipping my mind?
No, it's not. No mither.
No mither. There you go. But Sothis got good posture. Must have a killer spine.
Dog?
And then you could also like, even if the answer was like, they label it as a hero's relic, when you look at it, it's very basic looking. So my theory is that the answer is like a prototype of other heroes' relics. Because the Agarthans were figuring out how to like to turn Navitan bones into weapons. Because for all intents and purposes, it's like an alien metal. So
there's also a gun.
Well, because the Agarthans had higher technology.
Yeah, like they had little ballistic missiles. Like,
Because that's like what you learn in Three Houses is that Rhea stopped a lot of the progress of technology.
Because she's like, fuck you, humanity, I hate you. You took away my mother,
Yeah.
so I'm going to take away all your.
Well, not just her
technology.
mother, like the bulk of her race.
Yeah, you killed all of my people. So fuck you. I'm gonna stop.
Like,
human.
yeah, all our people, like, all my people are dead because of you and your technology.
So yes,
so-
I will now stop technology. Fuck you.
Yeah, Rhea controlled information. And of course, that's where you have all those like debates on the internet about like, was Rhea right to do that? And there's like yes and no answers.
I mean, she only really did it out of fact grief because she kind of lost her whole race and everything she knew.
Well, PTSD will do that to you.
So she's like,
But at the same time, it's like she didn't learn anything over like the course of 1,000 years, which is also bad. So like,
listen, man.
there's like there are two sides of it.
You're a motherfucker from outer space. People are not gonna want to listen to you because sometimes you gotta. People have a tendency to have free will. They want to do their own stuff. They don't want to be controlled.
But at the same time, you also run into the problem like freedom does not mean doing whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because then, if everybody just did whatever they wanted, they would end up just hurting each other, which is also like its own problem. But when you look at like the gladiatorial games in Fortune's Weave, there's kind of an implication that like the Nabatean culture got like corrupted, or rather like they're a corrupt culture because it's the whole like we are higher beings, so we do what we want, which goes back to the whole like freedom does not mean doing whatever you want. Because if you just did whatever you wanted, that would naturally lead to oppression.
Oh, he's just tunneling like.
Yeah, well, no mither. No mither will make killers tunnel.
Not to mention, most killers know what that does, so they won't slug you.
Yeah,
You'll just get up.
so they just kill you right away, and then that won't be. They don't have to think about it anymore.
Honestly, it's a really bad perk. It's a bad
Yeah.
perk.
All right, I got him. Find a generator.
It was paired up with old Dead Hard, but they nerfed Dead Hard so much.
All right, I can't heal her. Like, why is the heal prompt not showing?
What's the generator?
Ow.
So yeah, Fortune. Yeah, so it looks like a pretty cool game. They're bringing back a lot of stuff. I mean, there's that one dude that literally is just Alucard. I'm pretty sure he's Dimitri's ancestor, because he kind of looks like Dimitri.
That means nothing in anime world.
No, but I'm just saying, like he might be.
It could be.
He might be the ancestor. He might be like Dimitri's ancestor. Same thing with that other chick from the desert, like the emperor person. That might be Edelgard's ancestor.
Oh, that guy's dead.
Unfortunately, it looks to be interesting. They're going back to Three Houses because, of course, they're going back to their moneymaker.
You can't blame them.
IS and Nintendo really love Three Houses, dude. That's why they always get like ults every other banner.
Yo, when was the last time we had a Three Houses banner? When was the last one? Do you remember? Must have been a little bit while ago.
Yeah, it looks like it's due for another one.
We're due for one.
Oh, man.
I mean, we just had Fates.
Well, Fates
Blazing Sword is also
Fates?
Blazing Sword is also due.
Fates was also due for one. The last one they had was the Kid Banner, and Kid Banners don't really count.
Kid Banner don't count. We're not talking about season. We're talking like new heroes.
Yeah, so like back to New Year's. So yeah, they were due for one.
We don't count seasonals.
Yeah, but yeah, they were heavily due for one. I mean, they could have.
Yeah, do you remember when the last base one was before this one?
I think it was Azura.
Do you remember when that was?
Yeah, I have no idea, but it was 3 arms Azura.
Yeah, I know that Zoro was on it. I just don't remember when that was. Moon Knight, look it up for us.
I wanted to pet the dog.
Nah, he ain't playing.
Honestly, it's gonna make it hard because now I kind of want to get a Switch so I can play that. Switch 2.
April 2024. Oh my god, like that's over a year ago. Yeah,
So that, yeah. So,
we were well overdue for a Fates banner.
Fates was well overdue for a banner. I mean, it would have been cool if they added new characters instead of alts.
Yeah, that's this part that's stupid about the banner.
Don't worry about me, I can heal myself. I die. Might as well use up this med kit. I'm gonna die.
Ow.
16th, April 16th, damn, that was a while ago. Like, literally, practically last week, we had a Fate.
Well, I mean, there's enough Fire Emblem games in the series that like.
But yeah, that was the dumb thing though, I agree though. The fact that like, it could have literally, we could have had new characters instead of just alts.
Or if they were gonna make like alts, they should pick more than just royals. Ow.
Don't worry, Twitch TV guy, I'm going to sacrifice myself. I got you. Nah, he's coming. Ow.
Only there's one in the office. Where the heck is it?
I got conviction. I'm gonna go down somewhere, but better than dying immediately over there. Okay, I only got a little bit left before I die. I'm gonna be right here. Now I'm just gonna use my unbreakable. Just finish that gen, so at least we have one gen done.
We're probably not gonna live long enough anyway.
I will find. I'm fine with Ryoma getting an elf since it's been years since his last one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, you're right, it was.
When was it? What was his last alt?
It was his, legendary.
No way, not legendary.
No, it was legendary, because Run Prince came before him.
I'm sure he's had alts since then.
No. The only thing was Lilian Splendid, that's it. He hasn't had any other ult. Literally legendary Ryoma. Hot Springs, oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, Hot Springs was his last ult.
This was like 5 years ago. It's crazy to think it's been that long. But like, yeah, 5 years? Yo, oh. Yeah. That's crazy to think. Because Hanoka's had other alts. I guess he didn't get like the pirate that like Hanoka and Camilla got. You didn't get
I'm running. Conviction.
but like
I'll go down later, but that's okay. I'm gonna be down far away.
they should have just done like the Heirs of Fate, like Shiro with Ryoma's armor. Like that would have been a sick alt, but no, they didn't do that.
But at least I wasted a lot of this time.
Yeah, it won't matter though.
Yeah, so literally it's been years since Ryoma got an ult, so you know what, this Ryoma ult's fine. Ryoma getting an ult fine.
That's crazy.
Literally
I thought Ryoma had more alts, but I
No,
guess I was wrong.
No, Ryoma's last ult was literally Hot Springs.
That was like 5 years ago almost.
Oh, you're still alive, huh?
Not for long.
Yeah, but yeah, respondents don't count. They're just it's just their base version.
And we don't count that, but I'm saying that like
No, yeah, Ryoma.
yeah, he hasn't had all. It's crazy. Because Hanoka's had a few.
Hanoka's had a few, yeah. Honestly, though, it would have been. I feel like it would have been fine if Ryoma was on there, but then add another character that's not Hanoka. You know, Hanoka already has some decent amount of ults.
Yeah, she has a lot of alts.
She has a lot of ults already, so you know you don't need it.
Cause she had the ninja banner, I think. Was it? Was it a ninja banner? No.
The pirate banner.
She had the pirate banner. I think she had another one. She has two.
Hot Springs, pirate banner.
Pretty sure
Legendary-
Hanoka has another
She
one.
had a legendary.
Okay, maybe I'm just thinking legendary. I thought there were more.
No, but I mean she has enough. But honestly, it would have been better if they just added new characters instead of just ults.
Yeah.
The only new
I think Shiro getting an ult would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, like the only character that that's practically new are like the Grand Hero Battle, Scarlet, and Shura.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know why that Twitch guy who was playing Michonne left. I mean, they only had one perk. They only had one perk. Yeah, it's not a reveal. Hinoka has enough to at least make almost 2 teams.
Alright, name all of our alts for me.
Let me look.
If she has that many. There's like base, legendary, pirate, hot spring. That's one team right there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Blue Sky Warrior, Hinoka, Blue Sky Warrior, Hinoka Hot Springs, Legendary Hinoka, and Perilous Seas. Yeah.
That's only one team. Not almost 2 teams there, Moon Knight.
Yeah, there's only 4. It's enough for one team actually. Yeah. A hot spring theme version added. Yeah, so she's had 4. She's had 3 ults. No, I 4 ults actually. Yeah, never mind 4. I hear it. There it is. Leave.
Give me my challenge.
Man, lucky.
It was worth waiting
For the bot to die.
and like hiding it out.
Oh, geez.
Wow, he stuck around that long just to spew that at the killer.
I wanted to pet the dog.
Wow, Sable's tampon there, he was Okay, the wiki must be wrong, so why did it say there were 6? Because I don't, like, Tozy only listed 4, so
Yeah, only...
I thought there were more. No, Ryoma has not only hot. Well, I guess like the dancer Ryoma was like older, so only 4 Ryomas. I thought there were more, but I guess I'm incorrect. You was counting the total. Saw Hinoka's.
There's nothing stopping.
Yeah, you said 6.
There's nothing stopping them from making another Kid's Fates banner because they can just go with Hoshido's side.
Yeah, except now like we had the Hoshido side, so maybe we should get a Nor kid side. Okay, so
We did have a
in the
Kid
last
side.
the
We
last
had a
one
Kid
was Nor.
side, Mikey.
Hmm?
We did have a Kid side Nor of like the main people, but as kids.
Yeah, but I'm saying we should have another one, and if anything, like to do like some attuned to rearmed, I would have liked the like Heirs of Fate versions as like the attuned and rearmed.
Maybe Kana
That would have
can
been pretty cool.
Maybe Kana can actually wield fucking Omega, the actual Omega.
Yeah,
Battle.
that'd be sick.
Yeah,
No, that'd be
like
sick. I'd like that actually. I would like Kana as a sword user. Okay, so brain fart. Go back to that Fates banner from last year. Who was on that one? Because that one I think was more North side.
It was.
Oh, colorless bow. I forgot about that one. There was colorless bow. I forgot about that. No, you're right, Moon Knight. That's 6 Hinokas. That's almost enough for 2 teams. You are right about that.
Wait,
I
really?
forgot about colorless bow.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because she had a Prestudo ult, which is like the ones where
The pseudo
ascended.
pseudo ascended. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay,
I forgot about that one.
Right, you're right. You were right then.
Okay, base, colorless bow, hot spring, pirate, legend, and then this new one. We'll count yeah, we count pirate. She's the main unit.
Yeah,
I still would have counted as a Camilla ult, even though Camilla's the backup.
Camilla's the backpack. So.
I still count it though.
Yeah, I think that's it for DBD for me.
That is fair.
It's literally about to be 1.
Last Fates was Attune Azura, Yuramaka. Oh, that's still Hoshido side. So we had 2 Hoshido Fates. So if they're gonna do another one, which might not be for another year, I mean, assuming Fire Emblem Heroes lasts this long. God, it's crazy to think that Fire Emblem Heroes is 9.5 years old, but like, when we get another Fates banner, which may not be for another year, and add a couple more months, because once Fortune Weave comes out, they're gonna get like 2 banners right away, kind of like what happened with Engage. So, let's just say over a year for the next Fates banner. I want to see like Nor side, and hopefully like, they gotta have like attuned forests That my man needs some justice.
Yeah, we should be getting the new chapters soon for DBD. It's coming out I think next Tuesday, since they always do it every Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, huh?
Yeah, next Tuesday will be the with the new killer.
New killer. Is it just killer?
No, it's killer new survivor.
Okay. Neat.
It's the however the Kogetsu. It's basically a woman that can split apart her body and show her organs. It's it's their most gory chapter. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so it's gonna be the end of the stream here, guys. We're gonna be doing Umusame on Friday. That's what we're gonna be doing. Saturday we'll be doing Heroes, where we're gonna be summoning on the new banner.
Okay.
We're summoning the new banner. And on Sunday, no stream. Yeah, the next week.
You know what? Fair.
Spooktober's almost here, guys. It's almost here.
Dude, man, like, can't believe it's already. Oh man, like, 2025 is almost over. I mean, I know the Nintendo Direct was all like coming out in 2026. I'm like, oh my god.
That's how close it is.
Just every time that the Direct does that, I was just like, oh man, like 2025 is going to an end already. Oh.
Alright, well, this is gonna be the end of the stream here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to notifications. We'll see you guys at the next one. Good night.
Bye, everyone.